Hi, Philip from TW White & Sons. Here we have, in my humble opinion, one of the best cars that Mazda has ever produced. The Mazda MX-5 RF 2-litre 160 PS Sport Nav Automatic, finished in machine grey. This car was registered 14th of September 2018. It is completed just over 14,000 miles and it has one owner from new. Lovely car this, in beautiful condition and a great specification. Features the electric retractable hard top section, keyless entry, rear privacy glass, remote boot release and rear parking sensors. Beautiful car. Everything is present in this vehicle. The toolkit, the locking wheel nut, beautifully finished. It's got this black leather interior stitched in red, and this extends over to the door cards and extends to the handbrake lever gaiter, gear shift gaiter and across the dashboard panel. As you'd expect, electric windows, electric door mirrors with this car, and sitting inside it you have first array of switches is for traction control. This particular car's fitted with the safety pack, so it's got blind spot monitoring, lane departure warning and a tyre pressure monitoring system. Shut the door. Multi-function steering wheel. We'll just start it. This is when the radio suddenly blares out with a load of nonsense. Turn that down. Multi-function steering wheel featuring on the left hand side integrated Bluetooth with voice control, and on the right hand side cruise control. Beyond that you've got your wipers with variable speed on the intermittent, and you have your automatic lights. Further to this you'll see these little minus and plus paddle shift controls for the automatic gearbox. You can of course drive this car straightforward in the drive, but if you want more of a driving experience, a more involving experience, you would use the paddle shifts. In front of you, confirming the mileage at 14,166 miles, you've got the gear shift indicator clearly showing that it's in P for park, speedometer on the right hand side, and this info button here, if I press this you'll see the display on the left hand side changing. It's the trip meter, etc. 220 miles worth of range at the moment left in the fuel tank. It doesn't do 3.4 mpg, it does an awful lot more than that. It is just this car has just been moved around the workshop. We will reset that. So there it is, very tidy instrument binnacle. In the center here we have this fabulous Mazda MZD navigation system, controlled down here by this main navigation wheel, and the switches you have above it are for nav, home screen, music, and to the left, bottom left, you'll see a star button. That's for setting up your favorites for radio stations, telephone directory, etc. And the arrow button on the right hand side is your back button. Master control for volume, and you can also control the volume from this switch here on the steering wheel. So there's two places to control the volume from. So the first thing you would look at is programming in your phone, which is very simple. Second thing, satellite navigation, a very simple system here. You can find your address through town or postcode, set up your home address, set up favorites, look at the history, etc. Very easy, very directional. There are of course settings for the navigation. Again, very straightforward. Back to the home screen, you have general settings for the vehicle. Display we're looking at is currently in auto mode. You can shift it between day and night modes. Brightness, contrast, again, very easy. Safety, blind spot monitoring system. Wasn't standard on all of these cars, but you can adjust the sensitivity of it, high, low or off. That's if you're on the motorway, somebody's in your blind spot, it warns you of that in your mirrors, and will beep at you as well. Lane departure warning system. If you're on the road and you tend to veer across any lanes, again, this will warn you of that. You can adjust the timing of that, the warning, the type of warning you get, a beep or a rumble, and the associated volume within that. Moving to sound, you have BOSE stereo with integrated speakers into the headrest, separate tweeters on the windscreen pillars, and obviously speakers in the doors. You can adjust the bass, treble, fader, balance. BOSE Audio Pilot will adjust the sound to compensate for any road or engine noise. Coming back to it, into settings again. Sorry, we just clocked off that. The clock, you can adjust your format between 12 or 24 hours, the time zones accordingly. Vehicle, door locks, for example, you can elect to have walk-away locking if you wish. That means if you walk away with the key fob in your pocket, the car will automatically lock. Keyless lock beat volume, you can also adjust that, whether you have it turned off or high or low or medium. Indicators, you can adjust the volume for those as well, and whether you choose to have a 3-flash indicator or not. Lighting, you can adjust your high beam control, your adaptive front lighting system, the lights on warning, volume between high, low or off, your coming home light, your leaving home light, and the sensitivity of the automatic headlights, high, medium, low, etc. Very straightforward. Devices, network or Bluetooth management system. You can adjust between your temperature between Celsius and Fahrenheit, your distance between miles and kilometers. Back to the home screen and the all-important music, FM radio, Radio 4 for this time of day. You can have DAB as well, which is very useful, and you just update the list and set to whatever you want to listen to. Virgin Radio, great radio station, and it comes up on the display. You can set it up as a favorite. You can adjust all your sound settings as well. Back to the vehicle itself. Applications, fuel economy monitor, its most basic form, vehicle status monitor, maintenance. This car has just been serviced, its oil changes at 100%. It now will not need servicing for another 12 months or 12,500 miles, whatever comes first. So that's your MZD. Your automatic gearbox lever is here. Just shift it down into D, and you can choose to shift it across and move it up and down the gate as you would do like a sort of manual gearbox, gives you greater driving involvement, or you just shift it down to D and drive it as you would any other automatic. You can elect to have it in a sport mode, so it will stick in the gears longer, giving you greater response. Personally, this car doesn't need it. It is superb to drive, this vehicle, with excellent performance characteristics, road holding, braking performance, handling. It puts other cars costing twice as much to shame. Beautiful car. Main navigation wheel, which we've all covered off, and your air conditioning. So you would set everything to automatic here, dial in your temperature, press the air conditioning button, and it will direct all the air and adjust the fan speeds according to the internal temperature of the vehicle. Twin passenger and driver heated seats you see down there beneath the far right hand control, heated rear window, and you've got your electric roof. I'll try and show this to you. Even the hook moves out electrically. See that? Beautiful. Auto dimming rear view mirror, another great safety feature on this vehicle. Simply means that you're not dazzled by drivers behind you late at night. Turn this off. We'll go and have a little journey around the vehicle. Fabulous car to drive. There it is, the Mazda MX-5 RF 2-litre Sport Nav Automatic with paddle shift control, finished in machine grey. It's a one-owner car. As I said, it's just done a tad over 14,000 miles. It's been through the workshop, been serviced. Beautiful car to drive with satellite navigation, leather, BOSE sound, cruise control, and the all-important safety pack giving you blind spot monitoring and lane departure warning system. If you want to find out more about this beautiful RF 2-litre automatic Sport Nav, please go onto our website, or indeed you can look at our other cars. We've got a whole selection of MX-5s, we've got a whole selection of other Mazdas. We will take any vehicle in part exchange here, and we will give the best and most competitive prices. This particular car will come with 12 months Mazda approved warranty, which is as good as a manufacturer's warranty, including roadside assistance. If you want to find out any more about it, please go onto our website, www.twhiteandsons.co.uk. Thank you for watching.